Hi, this is Happy Bird from happybirdscraftinghaven.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a lovely little lingerie sachet for your drawer. And you can make these for very cheap. I purchased most of my things from Michael's and the Dollar Tree, and I'll show you how I put it together. Now, the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a bar of soap. Now, I found this shea buttermilk soap, the Yardley soap, at the Dollar Tree. They had different kinds. They had the lavender one. I didn't care for the lavender. It had kind of a medicinal smell to it, so I chose the shea buttermilk. And I'm using this personally, so I like this scent, so that's why I bought it. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because if you are making these for gifts, such as for Christmas or Mother's Day, Easter, for wedding, wet showers, anything like that, or even if you're using them as fundraising crafts, I would highly, highly suggest choosing soaps that, oh, excuse me, sorry, that was my cell phone. I would highly suggest using soaps that have a fruity smell to them, or something like well, something like a vanilla or a mango. I know vanilla's not a fruit, but coconut, melon. The fruity scents tend to be a little more pleasing to people. If you choose the bars of soap that have really strong perfumey smells, they're going to turn people off because each person has their own idea of how strong is too strong as far as perfumes and what smells good and what will make them gag. So stick with the fruity smells or the vanilla, and I think you'll be okay. Alright, so the first thing I did was I took my bar of soap, and with 2 pieces of tissue paper, I cut a little square, and I bought this tissue paper at the Dollar Tree. Now you can use the print or you can just use the solid. But I took 2 pieces of that tissue, cut it into a little square, and I just wrapped the soap just like that. I like using the tissue because you can still smell the soap. And it's really nice. You know, because the tissue, of course, is breathable. And all I did was just use tape right at the ends, and I tried to cut off as much bulk as I could on the ends before I folded it over and taped it. So this isn't beautiful, but it's wrapped. And then I just kind of molded it like this when I was finished wrapping. So then I purchased crochet doily from Michael's for $1.50. They had them in the $1.50 bins. They used to be the dollar bins, but now they're the $1.50 bins. And they had these in different colors, but I chose white just for this one. Okay? So the first thing I did was I set the bar of soap like this on its side, and I matched up the middle scallop, and you want to make sure that the doily has scalloped edges, okay, in order to do this. Now, starting at the end, I'm going to take the right scallop and kind of fold it in half, and I'm going to push it right there through that hole. And when I do that, I'm going to gently pull and shape it, and it looks like a little butterfly. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Push it through the hole, right to left, and make a little butterfly. And I'm going to do that all the way down. Take the right scallop, fold it in half, push it through the hole in the left scallop. And straighten it out. And do the same thing with the next one. I'm going to go all the way down. Do the same thing with the very end. Push it through that little hole. And then shape it. Okay, and you make it what looks like little butterflies all the way across the top. You can see this from the front. And it just dawned on me that I didn't plug in my hot glue. I had it on just a few moments ago, so I'm hoping that that it'll heat up right away. Okay, so while this is heating up, I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to set this aside just like this for now. Now you can decorate this any way you want. You can use ribbons, bows, you can put rhinestones all the way across. So many ways you can decorate this. You can take the artificial flowers that you find in the stores, the tiny ones, and just glue a bunch of them right here if you'd like. You can keep your costs down if you're using these as fundraising gifts. However, I decided I was going to put a little charm here, and what I did was I cut a piece of chain about 1 1/4 inches, and depending on the size charms that you're using will depend on how long your chain will need to be. These are larger charms. I made this little angel, and a dear friend of mine sent me this little heart locket. So I took a jump ring, I hooked it on one end of the chain, this little heart, and I took another jump ring and hooked the little angel on the other end. So we have a piece like that. Now I want one side to hang longer than the other. So I'm going to try to find the middle here as to where I want to put another jump ring to hang on my little sachet here. So I'm going to take a 9mm jump ring, which I have right here. And I'm going to find just about where I want to hook this. Thinking maybe like that. Maybe one more. Yeah, I think kind of like that would look nice. See how one's higher than the other? Now I'm going to set this chain aside like this with the jump ring, okay? So I'm going to go back to my hot glue gun because it's already heated up. And I have this on low temp. You don't want to use high temp, you want to use low temp. I'm going to go back in and, oops, let me wipe this off. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay. And with just the nozzle, I'm going to go in here and make just the tiniest dot of glue. Just the tiniest dot, just to kind of hold the butterflies together to where one won't slip out through the other scallop, okay? And I'm just using a tiny dot. I'm not making a big hot gluey mess out of it. And of course, this works very well on fabric. It grabs right away. And it stays. Just use the tiniest amount now. Okay. There we go. Like that. Alright, so here's the little butterfly top. Okay, so before I actually put the chain on, and my little paper roses, which I decided to use, I purchased those paper roses on this sheet from Michael's for $1.50 in the $1.50 bin. Okay, Now, I'm going to take this, and there's going to be some extra room in both of these sides. So I'm going to take these, like this, and pull it out gently, and I'm going to wrap it around the back part and hold it to where it looks like a little bag. Can you see that? See how I did that on the back? Right here. So now I'm going to come in with my hot glue gun and with a low temp hot glue gun, I should say. And as I am stretching it, I am going to gently hold this for a few seconds. So I want to make sure that it's grabbed. Okay. Alright. So, see, it looks like a little bag from the back and a little bag from the front. And you have all those little butterflies at the top. Okay. So now I'm going in with my chain, and I'm going to find the middle. Just a moment, please. Okay. I had to shut my door because I heard my son pull up, and I didn't want him to come in and yell, "Hey, Mom!" Okay. Now I'm going to try to find the middle and hook it right here. I think that looks pretty much in the middle, don't you? Okay. There we go. Put a dot of glue. I'm going to put it right over that jump ring. First one like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put another dot of glue like this. And another dot of glue like this. And see how I have made kind of like a half circle shape with these roses? Yeah. So, didn't this turn out nice? So I really hope you enjoyed this project, and I thank you, each and every one of you, for sticking with me and following my channel. And God bless each and every one of you. You take care. Bye-bye.